What's up, everybody? New week. New week. Hope everybody had a fantastic weekend. I'm just getting set up. So we have no camera today, unfortunately. Just been really busy today, so getting my green screen set up is a little too much to try to do with the amount of stuff I was doing today. So stay tuned for our next stream to have that returning. I'll be trying to return those in on Fridays, kind of like a consistent thing for a bit. Then once that's, good, then we'll add in maybe Mondays, and then who knows, maybe after that we'll add in Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. But yeah, so we're just going to chill out today. Is my PC going to see my computer? Or is my TV going to see my Xbox? It did. Cool. As the title of the stream dictates or lets you know, I did finish Mavwika's Archon quest. Or I guess Natlan's Archon quest. And yeah. I thought it was dope. It did give like a vibe of like, here's the end of the game, which obviously we know it's not even remotely close. But I like that. I kind of like that, like, where I'm at is kind of like a good summation point where, like, things are kind of, like, tied up-ish. We talked about the new land that we'd be going to, which I thought was kind of cool. I didn't even think it was going to be a thing. So I'm glad that they're at least planning the next step when they're having the areas end off so that you get this idea that you are still moving forward. So the question is, what are we doing? So with no more Archon quests, the aim is to start going through and finishing off all the stories. Hey, what's up, Q? Hydrate right out of the gate. So the hydration for tonight is actually an energy drink, Punch, Monster, Pacific Punch, as well as water. Water is always here. The money shots will return at another time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Speaking of which, I was working on a game review for Wednesday, and you and Shinya were talking through the entire thing. So, hilarious. I'm being reminded both here on stream that I need to have a checklist for what I'm doing before getting online. I also need a checklist for when I'm recording to make sure that I don't have that problem. So I'm going to have to re-record that review. So on Wednesday at 9 a.m. there will be a review up, so stay tuned for that. As well as this Friday is our roadmap video. It was supposed to be in April. I found out that I'm very bad at splitting up the year equally math. I don't know if that's a type of math. But in one area, split it up into quarters, and in another area, I split it up into thirds, and I ran off the thirds. So I was just like, oh, we're going to be doing a roadmap video in April. And then I'm just like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. That's the 4th month. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, we're going to have a roadmap video this Friday, but the next roadmap will actually be on time. So that'll be in June, and then the rest of the year will be fine. But this one will be a little bit weird. So, well, not weird. It's going to be normal. It's just the fact that it's a month late because I didn't know. So that's out this Friday at 9 a.m. What other news do I have for you guys? My TV's still flickering. That just happened right now. I think that's it, though. I think that's it. So we're going to continue going through the story quest. Once the story quests are fully complete, then we're going to move into these hangout events. Going through the hangout events. The hangout events are going to be hard. They seem simplistic, but I've heard that you need to answer and do things correctly if you want all of the rewards. So I'm going to try to find a guide, hopefully, for each of these to walk me through. so that I don't have to just like take, you know, guesses. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. If that's all done, then we're gonna move on to the Tribal Chronicles, finish those off, and then once those are done, the aim is to start doing some achievement hunting. Finishing off the game in achievement style, getting them all done. I know in the achievements we're missing off things like there's some world quests, specific world quests are in there. There's also certain measures in the Sacred Abyss. There's also finding sigils. That is gonna require me bringing up the map and finding all the sigils, or at least the sigils I need to get, you know, the statues of 7 up to 9, I think it is. I think that's where the achievements for each of the areas are sitting at. So there's still a lot to do. So it's not like Genshin's gonna disappear anytime soon, but also understand that if you do see Genshin on Monday and Fridays like dip, it's only dipping because we've all caught up. When a new patch comes out, I will be back on this game just like a normal day, you know, doing what I need to do to finish everything off, and then we'll switch back. I have yet to figure out whether I'm going to Zenless Zone Zero or am I going to be going to Wuthering Waves. Not sure yet, because if I'm going to go to one or the other, I want to have it take over the Monday and Friday. I don't want to have, like, you know, if you're someone that's here for Wuthering Waves, I don't want you to only come in on Mondays, and then you have to wait a whole week. So if we're going to do one, we're going to do that fully through, just the same way that we did here with Genshin. Get it all cut up to where it is right now on current patch, and then we'll dip off to the next. So lots of stuff coming. Lots of stuff coming. One thing I can check, though. Actually, you know what I'll do is I'll do an announcement at the end of this stream, not on stream, but I'm going to bounce over to YouTube, see where last OG Xbox, which was last Friday, where that's at, and then see who won and announce it on YouTube. So if you're looking for the results of that, that'll be on YouTube after this stream. I have not seen it at all, so I don't even know what it's leaning towards. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I can't really do anything with my Vuika right now because something's in the way. Yes. You are enjoying the content here. This is part of kind of like my chill out, but I also like Genshin content that I do on Monday and Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll hit that purple heart to keep the good times going. It's a little quiet for me in my ears. Please not Star Wars. Fair enough, fair enough. So that means you're going to black. That's the game you're looking for. Fair enough. Like, share, follow, and subby. Go broke for Gengar and more poor for Snore. Okay. Company models, absolutely.
Oh, hey there, Chaska. Did Elder Alpa send you?
Yeah, she's got other things on her plate right now.
Cool.
How are things looking here?
Well, the inspection revealed numerous blockages all over the trial arena. It looks like they're the result of ley line disorders caused by repeat abyss invasions. Theoretically, we just need to clear those obstacles, and the arena will fill up with gaseous phlogiston again. But that's proving difficult to achieve in practice, for all sorts of reasons. Why don't you head on down and check things out for yourself? Feel free to ask the staff for more details.
So I'm trying to push these Tribal Chronicles off so we can at least get through on the stories. So every single time I move forward, I just basically see, can I actually move forward with Mavuika? Or am I still stuck? No, we're still stuck. Okay. Oh, we're using Chaska. Cool. Hey, what's up, Tony?
Possible to clear this spot with just a few hard hits, but there are signs of strange life in here. Meddling with it might be dangerous.
Clear out the obstructions within the sites. Where? But how, though? Oh. When they're on the ground, they can do that. If you are looking for a new community to call home, hit that Discord link because we'd love to have you part of our Discord today. This will be the final week of me working on things in the Discord to remove RGN and switch everything over to Ether. And then we have new communities coming on board. So exciting. Not the best thing to use for killing these things. Agreed, agreed. Thank you very much. But what if I do like this side? Oh, we should have done that immediately. Okay, now we're going to just... How do I, how would you suggest I use Chaska? Q, I know she's your character. Oh! Okay, so I just wrote on some weird thing for a second. Oh, that's right, I'm still Fire Archon. You Ling press? Aim while long pressing until her bullets end. Okay.
I thought I was done for. Oh, this spout should be good now. Thank you very much.
Okay. Alright, moving on to the next area. Next person.
How strange. Why is there so much solid flow just in here?
Well, could be from the Children of Echoes. Maybe it got swept up here due to the ley line disturbances? And I did see those strange markings on the cliff.
I can't think of a way to resolve this. Short of going all the way to the Children of Echoes to borrow a Tepetli.
Tepetli. Is this actually doing anything? No way. Oh, this one's fine. Wait, did I break that somehow? I thought I was working on number 2. Interesting.
Oh, are you here to help? Thank goodness. There's no way I could do all this by myself. So the blockage here has to be cleared using a special bomb, but carrying explosives up that steep slope would be a recipe for disaster. If I dropped it or slipped and fell, I'd be blown to bits in an instant. So, my plan was to transport the bomb to the other side, then send it over in a hot air balloon. All I need now is for someone else to strike the balloon at the right moment, dropping the payload right on top of the spout, and problem solved. What do you think? Simple enough, right?
Sure.
Huh? Oh, that one. No, I've got no idea who that belongs to.
Whoa!
I just wish I could fly up there and check out what kind of tech they're using. Ah, well. Getting the trial arena back in order is more important. I'll head over and set up now. Let me know when you're ready. All right! Get ready!
Oh, don't. No, 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 no. I hope I... Where'd it go?
All right! Get ready!
Okay, well that didn't do anything. Okay. So I need to be like up there. How do I get up there? Hydrate. Yep. I just drank my energy drink. Thank you.
All right! Get ready!
I think I'm supposed to like let it drop right here. Maybe I'm supposed to hit the balloon. Yeah? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I understand now. Shaking a top so it won't be as chatty. That's fair. Would love to see it when you're done. Maybe we should make... Oh. If we had a bunch of people that crocheted, we should make a crochet area in the Discord. That would be cool. But we do have an art area. A special form of solid phlogiston within flying zones, the interior of which seems to have formed into a kind of stable structure, which makes it difficult to remove. However, if you can attack its structural weak points simultaneously, it may just collapse. So, I think we have to use Chaska's thing. I don't know how to shoot. Oh,
Precious phlogiston is being replenished.
that's dope.
Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked. Let's head back up.
That's a cool character. Well, is there a way I can head back up? You can ride those, but it burns. Okay. That's interesting. Good to know. I think I get the gist. After just using
Let the
her.
show begin.
But I appreciate it.
Wow, you took care of everything in no time at all. Incredible work. Now we just have to wait until the gaseous phlogiston is fully replenished. Then we can kick off the retrials.
Actually, Inkanek, I'd like to do a test flight first, just to make sure we're not missing
I
anything.
thought her name was Ink in
Could
Neck.
you arrange that for me?
Huh? But you only just finished getting the arena ready. There could still be other hazards we're unaware of.
All the more reason to have me test it out. Think of it as another inspection.
I guess you're right. With your flying skills, you won't be in any serious danger, even if there are hazards we overlooked.
The conditions in this area seem a little unstable, but a test flight is the only way to catch any lingering issues.
All right, I'll get things set up for you. Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
Are you ready? This should be a piece of cake for Chaska. But still, try to be careful. All right, then spread your wings and fly. Take me up.
Yeah, I think I did this in her trial. I'm not lying. I think this actually is her trial. I don't know if I'm supposed to... Am I supposed to break this? No. Oh no! Oh no! I should have just played it safe.
Couldn't.
Okay, well, she just died. She just died. She just slammed into the ground. You don't have... Well, yeah, but I figured for this, they'd give me, like, close to unlimited energy. So just... I thought it would be like, just enjoy. Just enjoy the flying. They're like, no, only go fast if you're right at the end. Other than that, you're screwed. You're dead. But if you're ever curious about does Chaska bounce off the ground, the answer is no. That research has
Are
been
you
completed.
ready? This should be a piece of cake for... All right. Then...
Go down a little bit. Is this giving me phlogiston? I think it does. Oh, every ring is giving me phlogiston, so I don't need to go off to the right or anything like that. It's not necessary. Really cool. What is she even riding? Is this a gun? It's a gun broom. She's kind of like a witch. If she ever met Harry Potter would be dead. Harry Potter out here bringing a wand to a gunfight. What's wrong with you, Harry Potter?
That was amazing.
It was
Paimon
amazing.
couldn't take her eyes off you.
So any further issues with the venue?
No, nothing major. Give it a few days, and we should be able to conduct the trials.
He'd be dead with any Genshin character.
Help! Help me!
You think so?
You're from the Flower Feather
That's
clan,
funny.
right? Please, come quick. You've got to
I've
help
never seen the
us.
movie. I thought he was. I just always assumed
Catch
he
your
was
breath
OP.
first. What's the situation?
We got attacked by a Kukasaur.
Oh,
My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road with the goods we were transporting. Please, I'm begging you, save them.
Huh? Are Kukusaurs really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups of people unprovoked?
Not in my experience. but
oh, it does
there are
take time to
exceptions
chant. That's
every
right.
rule.
That's true.
Let's go check it out.
He'd be dead in the middle of his sentence. Nothing happened. By the time he says, "What?" he's dead. But if it was Harry Potter versus Paimon. Here we go.
Ouch!
I've never seen such an aggressive.
Oh,
Ouch!
I've never seen such an aggressive.
why did he like talk about it as I went by, and then when I went to go talk, he screamed it at me? Oh, not this girl again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my tribe.
Jaska? Traveler? This is a surprise.
Paimon is dead even with a
Elder
cat.
Alma?
A sleeping cat. A napping cat. Would still kill her.
Where's
Somehow.
this aggressive Kukusaur we've heard about?
Already flew away. Looks like it backed off once it realized that reinforcements were coming.
So why do you think it attacked these people in the first place? Was it after the food?
No. These merchants are even transporting food.
These merchants.
Thank goodness. The
Is
phlogiston
squishy.
wings are
Very
intact.
squishy. And not a glass cannon. Just a glass
Phlogiston wings.
squishy.
Thank you so much for coming to our rescue. These phlogiston wings are our most prized goods. If anything happened to them, it would ruin us.
Wait a minute. Are you the merchants that were looking to collaborate with us? Wormy told me about you.
Yeah, that's us. So I take it you're Elder Ulpa?
It's crazy that a random NPC that comes up and talks to us has more emotion than the actual chief of the tribe.
I am. You must
I
be
am.
exhausted from your
You
journey.
must be exhausted.
Not to mention shaking up from the attack. Let me bring you back to our tribe to rest. We can talk business after you've recovered.
We can talk
Elder
business
Alba,
after you've recovered.
What about the Kukasaur attack?
Well, our guests here weren't seriously injured, and their goods are intact. Perhaps that Kukusaur was just having a bad day.
Not gonna lie, I low-key want to know what her like bedroom talks like. It's probably extremely fucking beige, just like a wet paper bag. You're just like, you know what? No, I don't need you to talk. No, you're actually turning me off.
There are so many of them around here.
You inspire me to do my taxes.
I don't think we need to pursue it any further. More importantly,
I feel like my taxes would be
how are the
more
preparations
exciting.
for the flying trials going? Is everything in order over at the arena?
You know what? I need to check my deductions. Can we rain check this?
Huh? Did you say flying trials? What a coincidence! Sounds like a perfect use case for our phlogiston wings. You'll be pleasantly surprised by what they can do.
Oh, really? Now I'm intrigued.
Well then, let's forget all about this Kukasaur attack for now. We have some serious business to discuss.
Huh?
So that's it? That all went smoother than expected. Well, guess we'd better get going. Huh? Chaska?
All right.
A blood-stained feather.
Why am I fighting? Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Head to the Flower Feather Clan. I'm not sure why this bird is just out to get me.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. They're probably all out and about.
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that everyone is eating and sleeping well, so they can enter the stadium full of anticipation.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's Cheska!
It's been a while. How have you been?
Great!
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old, same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much work to do lately.
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than—
You just killed me in the middle of me talking. You stupid bird.
Freeze!
Jesus, it ended the conversation with Chaska because I literally just died. That is, I've never seen that.
Ready, steady.
Extremely. All right, Chaska, sorry. I got interrupted. Let's try that again.
Doesn't seem like there's anyone around. They're probably all out and about.
Does that mean the preparations are going smoothly?
Of course, without a doubt. I'll be honest, I'm more concerned about how everyone's doing than how the preparations are coming along. The amount of rest they get will directly impact their tournament performance. It's my hope that everyone is eating and sleeping well, so they can enter the stadium full of anticipation.
What are you guys doing here?
Oh, it's Cheska!
It's been a while. How have you been?
Great!
Things have been good on my end, too. How about you?
Same old, same old. Back to the grind. Flying around to break up fights when they break out. Taking walks with my family when I'm free. You know, the usual. That said, I haven't had much—
I take it that means there haven't been many fights?
Yeah, the war just ended, and the bonds between people have grown a lot stronger in the process. Hard to start fights like that. I don't mind, though. More time for me to zone out. I just sit at a lookout point and tend to my weapons. The fresh air is also great for my mood.
Sounds like you've been doing well then.
What are you talking about? You should know the ups and downs I've been through better than anyone.
So, how have preparations been going here at the Flower Feather Clan?
Ah, so that's why you're here. In that case, I'll take you someplace where you can see the situation clearly. Follow me.
Give me all the stuff.
The Flower Feather Clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out!
So this is the place you had in mind. Quite the view.
Yeah. You can see our whole camp from up here. We trained like this back when we were fighting against the Abyss, too.
You can see people talking and laughing, some holding boxes, others pushing carts, even some who are using some kind of special equipment to scan the skies.
It's you, Pyro Archon! And the heroes of Natland, too!
Ah, shucks. Heroes of Natland? Paimon's feeling kinda shy now.
What brings you to the Flower Feather Clan? Are you here to check on our work for the pilgrimage?
That's right. Everything going well?
Please, rest assured. Everything is going off without a hitch. Everyone is in good spirits as well. Coach and her students are also here, so they've been helping out.
Coach? Oh, is Ian-san here too?
Ho-ho! Here to inspect our handiwork, then. Lots of folks from the Flower Feather Clan have gone to train for the tournament. And my students just so happen to want to get some exercise, so I brought them along to help. The rules of this tournament are different from before. We're here to compete, not to select the strongest warriors. Everyone finds that quite novel, and is taking it very seriously, treating it like a completely new type of challenge. Look, they're all over there.
Hey!
Please rest completely and totally assured that with us here, we'll get all the tasks done on time. No problem and no questions asked.
Whoa, they're all so reliable. Like coach like student, huh, Ian-san?
Thanks for the bit
You
donation.
flatter me. We're just here to help. These exercises are high frequency but low intensity, which is perfect for our training. I helped Aoife bring a whole stack of medical supplies from his clinic to the stadium yesterday. Didn't even break a sweat. Easy peasy.
Didn't even break a sweat, you say?
Yeah, Aoife was sure sweating a lot though. Not that I blame him. Doctors don't need to be that physically strong. Not even vets.
Especially not compared to the toughest coach in all Natlan.
Tough, they say. Stuff like this isn't even intermediate level.
And that's why they call you tough. I respect it, though. I doubt I can think of anything that you can't do.
Paimon agrees. In fact, after staying in Natland for so long, even we've begun to feel like there's nothing we can't do.
So you think it's something about this place?
Yeah, exactly. Now Paimon often finds herself thinking, compared to those super tough battles we fought and won, this is nothing at all.
I'm glad you feel that way. It's not often that people can focus on the silver lining after everything that's happened.
Being optimistic also tends to make people grow happier the longer they live. Keep up that attitude, and you'll go from strength to strength.
The wind is rising. I think I hear something on the air. I'll head out on patrol. Have a nice chat, and just let me know if you need anything.
Sounds good. See you later. And she's off. She really comes and goes like the wind.
I'd say that it's effortlessly cool moments like this that make her so endearing.
Well, what's next for you? You three look relaxed. So I assume you're pretty much done with all the important stuff?
We've already checked up on each of the tribe's progress, and everything is going smoothly. Well, we didn't quite get around to the Children of Echoes, but from what Kachina says and seeing how Shalonin's doing, it seems they're fine. No need to check up on them.
Don't worry. Things have been progressing over at the Collective of Plenty, too.
So, that's it for the day. The only thing left to do for the next couple of days is persuade Shalonin to finish her part of the work.
Oh, I'd love to see the face she'd make if she heard you say that. Since you have time, why don't you give me a hand? As you already know, Malika, I'm responsible for designing the tournament course. Well, it's almost complete, and I've built a mock course. Want to do it?
Wait, so you mean we can get a sneak peek at what the competition will be like?
Indeed. You know that Malika can't personally participate in the tournament, right? As the Archon, she must serve as both host and judge. And as special supervisors, you can't sign up either. So, this is your best chance to experience the course.
Say no more, or my hair might spontaneously combust. Come on, just show us the course already.
All right, follow me.
Okay. Is there a faster way to get there? Oh wow. Oh wow. No, walking there is not an option. Can I move through now? It does seem like it, right? Yes, I can. Alright, cool. That's why it got checked over here. Okay, now I understand. So that last part there where we were talking to Mavwika, that must have been a part of Mavwika's story. Got you. I understand.
Here you go. What lies before you is a mock-up of the course that will be used for the upcoming tournament.
You mean this entire thing?
If it's for the pilgrimage, it's gotta be grand.
That's right. I've designed this one to make use of the stadium's maximum capacity, and I've given thought to every space, every placement, and every dimension. See this kindling? Contestants will have to chase it throughout the competition, encountering all kinds of terrain, and they'll prove themselves by using their abilities to overcome anything and everything that stands in their way. That's the focus of this course.
Ooh, so that's the kind of competition this is.
Yep, this round counts as a knockout round. There'll be other events as well, and the 8 contestants with the highest total scores will move on to the final individual battles.
Oh, you're keeping those?
Yeah, everyone loves a good duel. It really gets the adrenaline pumping and allows people to go all out with their skill. A warrior should always feel fortunate to meet their match on the battlefield, even if it only happens once in their life. No one can resist such a good fight.
That's the most Natland thing Paimon's ever heard. This tournament, too. It's just so... you.
Oh? Why do you say that?
Well, the competition's all about chasing the kindling, and you're all chasing something too, right?
Oh, that's a good metaphor. That'll come in handy when I'm explaining my ideation process later.
Well, I'm glad you found this helpful.
The benefits of having Paimon and the Traveler as friends and teachers. All right, well, judging by your faces, you look like you're raring to go, Mawika. So why don't you try it first?
No problem. I'll go get ready.
Whoa, Mawika looks so excited. She must really be looking forward to this.
She might be a little too excited about the competition.
Do you think that she seems a little bit different after the war and all? Like, you know, maybe in her sense of playfulness? She seems less serious than before. More willing to just loosen up and have fun.
She has less worries, probably.
You're not hallucinating. I agree.
Whoa, you heard too? So, Paimon's right?
Yeah, the side of her that she hid during the war.
Hey, what's up,
Myth?
Mythic?
Makes sense, though. Everyone wants to unwind a bit after accomplishing an important goal. She's really earned it.
Oh, so that's why you called us over.
War
It's
does
all
change
part of your
people.
grand plan, huh?
Not exactly. I did expect Mawika to take this one, though, so I also planned some other events for you. Spare the flattery. It'll be awkward if you end up complaining that you're tired later.
Wait, Coach, what about Paimon? Does she not even get to be a substitute?
Thanks, Q.
You have not yet met the basic criteria to even begin training. Practice a few more years and come back, and then we'll see.
Aw, come on!
I'm ready.
All right.
Hold the elemental skills to have Mavwika summon the rider and ride her flame strider. I didn't consent to the pet. Thanks to Mavwika's diligent performance feedback as well as Resign Gilolin repeated modifications, the flame strider now has the following functions: traveling up cliffs, jet skiing for a short period, high-speed ramming capabilities, and the expert manipulation of phlogiston to ride spirit waves. Cool. Thanks for the bit donation, Mythic.
Try and stop me!
Wow, contestant Mawika is wasting no time at the starting line. She's sprinting ahead at breathtaking speed.
Live commentary, huh? Very nice.
This character's name is Mavwika. She is the current Fire Archon.
You doing all right? If you need a timeout, just let me know.
It's a piece of cake.
Huh? Did you hear that? Ah! Enemies incoming! Be careful!
Yes, Biker Mommy.
Seems like we've disturbed some kind of device that's lain dormant for years. Sorry, this bird is completely unexpected. Still, shouldn't pose a problem for you.
I gotta say, this is pretty interesting.
If it's interesting to you, does that mean it might be in...
She didn't even get to
Course complete.
finish.
Good job, contestant. Here, have some water.
Now that was exciting.
You're too kind. Thank you, my dear audience. And thank you, Coach.
Well, what do you think? First things first, let me just say that the enemies at the end were definitely not part of the plan. The device never did anything before.
Maybe it can't detect anyone under a certain height.
In which case, you would have been fine too.
Oh, good point.
It's a solid course, but, there are a number of small problems. For example, take the chase at the start. I feel like it's too short to separate the best from the rest. Why don't you find a few more people to test it out and adjust the distance based on their feedback?
Ooh, you're really thorough. And yeah, getting multiple opinions is a great idea.
Also, about the vertical section. It's only so-so, and contestants might get dizzy from the sudden change of direction.
Thanks for the lurk.
Which might cause some of them
And
to
thanks for the
fall
bits.
if they get motion sickness. Also...
Got it all down. Couldn't have spotted any of these issues without actually running the course. Thanks for your help, Mawika. I'll keep making improvements based on these suggestions. That reminds me of something I was talking to the Traveler about, actually. I've got a ball launcher here. Want to give it a try?
A ball launcher?
Is this one of the other events that you mentioned?
Yep. Ball sports are also a proud ancient tradition here in Natlan. I've decided to use one for an event.
It's been a long time since I saw gear like this. This game can be played by 2, 3, or 4 people, and it's a fun one. Want to give it a try?
I'm game.
Great. I'll be your opponent then.
In that case, get into position, you two, and I'll start the clock. Whoever has the higher score when the clock runs out wins. If you're ready, begin!
Come on, Traveler! You can beat her!
All right. Try out the ball launcher with Mavwika. Okay. Use normal attacks to repel the balls being launched at you during the challenge. Get the timing down and return as many shots as possible. Oh. Oh. I thought we were going back and forth. Already, like, losing here.
Ooh, great shot!
She better miss one, or I'm screwed. You better miss this last one. Of course she's not. Of course she's not. Thanks for the bit donation.
Paimon was on the edge of her seat.
Yeah, I thought it was just gonna be a me versus her, like, and we go back and forth like that. But I did see like the circular things, and I thought they might have had to been part of that as well. As expected, you're a pro, Mavwika. I concede.
You played well. We can play a few more rounds when we have the time.
We'll never have the
That
time.
should be enough data and feedback on my end for now. Thanks for all the help, everyone.
No, we should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic. I didn't know you were so good at making things like this.
You flatter me. It wasn't all my own handiwork. I contracted out a part of the work you gave me to Shilonen. She was a little reluctant, but once I mentioned that you were the one who would ask me to find some helpers, she volunteered to help.
Oh, looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me. How much would you say you contributed? 30%?
Absolutely not. I'd say 10 at most. Please do not blame your problems on me. Your attendance was a pleasant surprise, Traveler. Paimon, I didn't think you'd have time to try the ball launcher out for at least a few more days. Thanks for coming.
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected.
Thanks for having us, Yun-san.
Well, I'm just glad that you had fun. You know, we should probably call it a day. I need to get going now anyway. Those improvements won't make themselves.
Bye, see you soon.
See you soon, Coach.
Oh, yeah, I don't know where she is right now. She usually's here. Is it really blowing up?
Every day I get to call Yance-san that.
I'm sorry I
Did you
worry
see
about
the
that
look on her
game.
face?
I
She
worry
almost
that people are
jumped
just
out of
gonna
her own
like
skin.
give up on life and just only focus on that.
Kinda
Like
enjoyed
when I
it.
saw the first trailer for it, I'm just like, oh,
Really? I
this
never
is like
noticed.
Ready Player
Anyway,
One-ist.
We've been out and about for so
But maybe I'm the only
long.
person that felt that way.
You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub. My treat.
Okay, Paimon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
It's like people that play simulators. It's a little too close to life, but this one like is way too far in my opinion. Top game in Steam. Oh wow,
I'm sorry.
that's nuts.
But I don't take private
Probably napping. Fair enough. Fair enough. What did you think of it, Jose? You are enjoying the content. Hit that purple heart to keep the good times going. I do the stream on Monday and Fridays, 7 p.m. Eastern. It's pretty wild. It would be a game you play or no? It didn't really look like something that I would play personally. Not for me though. Yeah, it's not my thing.
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have the usual.
Ah, Pyro Archon.
Yeah, they just launched
Welcome. It's been
Roller Coaster
a while.
Tycoon 3, the
Glad to
complete
see you with
edition
our new
on
heroes,
Xbox.
too.
Boss, this is
But
the
I
Traveler,
love Roller
and
Coaster
this is
Tycoon.
Paimon.
I really do. Though number 2 apparently got a really bad reviews.
Hi there.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before then?
I don't think it's
We
new
worked out today,
because it
so
said
yeah,
complete
that would
edition.
be
My
great.
assumption is it's like the one that's currently out with all the DLC together. I'll see you in oh, I almost dropped my drink. That would have been horrible.
Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
You two are a riot.
I am thinking about getting it, but right now it's on my like wish list. I'm waiting for the price to come down. Not to say it's super expensive, but I don't know. I don't really
If
buy
someone's
games at
down
full
in the
price anymore.
dumps, Your banter can cheer him right up. And that's
Unless
not
it's
just for me, by
unless
the
it's an
way.
overwhelming,
I've heard
I
from
have
plenty
to.
of other people.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Of course, you can eat as much as you want.
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time. Don't you worry.
Yeah. I mean, I bought a crap load of full price games during COVID. But I mean, now I've calmed down. But I can totally understand Shadows for sure. I almost bought that Kazan game, but then I found out it's a Dark Souls-esque game, and I'm like, oh crap, nope. Can't. And like people online are saying it's brutally hard. I'm just like, oh no.
Don't worry. In the event that you do oversleep a bit,
Could have told you that.
I have
Yeah,
my ways of waking you up.
it really is.
You do? Speaking of your ways, Malika, you still
I think the next game I'm getting is Expedition 33. I think that's the next one I'm buying.
It's actually quite simple. Shibalanke is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about
You
competition.
ready for that one? That's
The
cool.
more they disdain
Is it
dishonest
cross-plat?
ways of winning,
Is it
the
a
more they'll
multiplayer
celebrate
game
a
or
fair
just single
victory.
player?
You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
You mean Shibalanke might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
It's not a matter of might. He will. It's precisely
half
because such
RPG,
an
half
important
turn-based
figure will
game?
be
Oh,
participating
yes.
that checking in on the various tribes
I'm assuming
is
single
also
player
to
then.
ensure that we'll
Alright,
be
never mind.
prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
You finished? What did you finish?
Unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such
Oh,
a
nice.
After all, everyone else is
Are you gonna
just
send pictures?
ordinary human.
When Shibalanke ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this
Maybe.
event as a human
enough.
from ancient times.
Even if you're worried about
Also,
like sending
my
pictures of you
ineligibility
wearing
for
it,
this
you could
event
just send the
is not
pictures of
due
the
to
actual
being
thing
Archon,
complete.
but due to my obligation
Yeah,
to
she
serve
did.
as
She
host
crocheted a
and judge.
top.
Huh. That's kind of like Malika's life as Archon. She hasn't lost her human side, she's just too busy to indulge it.
Oh, another
Knitting
good
is cool.
summary.
Yeah.
I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
When I was at the grocery store today, and this is just completely random,
No, I was
Time
joking.
magazine is saying that
Even Shibalanke didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if
Minecraft
on the
is
off
the
chance I ever did
the
write
most
one,
loved game in the world.
You two definitely be in it.
Then, can Paimon have a super long title?
Sure, as long as you want.
Restaurant owner. Oh, yep. Nope. I don't need to read that. Ooh, that's a lot of food.
So many dishes and such huge portions too! Paimon spies mountains.
Really? You think it's the most loved game in the world?
Wowee!
You know this is just a normal
Oh, no, you're talking about the
breakfast,
crocheting
right?
and knitting. Sorry. My bad.
Wait, what?
Our Archons always had a healthy appetite. Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good
I also saw
once
that
it gets cold.
Frosted Flakes has their own version, not commemorating, but in partnership with Minecraft, which it looked like it was just Frosted Flakes that were green. Yeah, probably because of the movie, yeah. I think I saw a skin that has Jack Black in the game. Or you know it, Mavuka has polished off half of the grilled meat and elegance. With elegance, serenity, and astonishing alacrity? Alacrity? I don't even know that word. Hey Google, what does alacrity mean? Oh. Brisk and cheerful readiness. Why don't you just say that? Why do you have to be all big wordy? Paimon turns towards you with a frightened look. She realizes that she has met a truly terrifying opponent. From this day forth, Paimon can no longer claim the crown of the greatest meat eater.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Is that okay? Actually,
The movie helps when it's the most bought game ever.
beautiful
Really?
around here, we were planning to stay in the area for a few more days anyway. See the sights and all that.
Like, I can see how it could be because of just, you know, people playing it, the amount of time, constant updates, but also I think there was the educational sector that bought it as well for schools and such. So I can see that. I'm trying to see like if I could think of any other game that would even come close. Its numbers are nuts. I wonder if they made like a graph. I would love to see the graph. That'd be cool. You don't get close? Oh, GTA was... Okay, so GTA, yeah. GTA would make sense that it's in that list. GTA 5, yeah? Mm-hmm. And that one has length of time as well. Lots of updates. Not even close, though. I guess also, I think the reason why it's not even close is because the... Minecraft is more accessible than GTA 5. So probably, yeah. That's cool. I can see it now. That's cool,
I'll go
though.
arrange some accommodations for you then.
Yeah, I would say like there's Minecraft is kind of everybody, anybody and everybody. What would you think is number 3? 8 to 100. I don't know if the 100-year-old is gonna be doing much, but what do you think number 3 would be? If you had to guess, would it be a Mario game? Like Mario 3? Super Mario Bros. 3 was pretty big for a bit.
Rest.
Oh, unless you're kind of count free-to-play games, then Fortnite would probably be in there. I can see Fortnite being in the top 3.
Alright, good night! How do you feel? Want another drink?
I'm good. I'm full.
Then how about some dessert? Paimon still wants something sweet. Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
Lord Shibalanke is coming back, huh? Well, I didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that look on your face?
Paimon's a
Don't tell me you
fatty.
don't
Yeah,
even know who
Paimon just got
Shibalanke
out-eaten.
is.
Minecraft of 30 million sold. 200. Wow, a whole 90 million more.
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I was just thinking about it. I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present. So, why is it coming back now of all times?
Wii Sports? I'm assuming we're talking about Wii Sports on the Wii then. Yeah. Well, no, it wouldn't be called Wii, it'd be called Switch Sports, right? So it is Wii Sports. Okay, I can understand that though. It was pretty popular, especially with the board thingy as well. The Wii Fit board. Wait, did you need to use the Wii Fit board when you're playing Wii Sports? Oh, 83 million. It's like almost like halfway to GTA. That's Jesus. Not in sport. Okay. Fair enough. I had both those games. I feel like I should get it again. I have a Wii. That'd be kind of cool to play.
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over.
When I move to a new place, I want to get like all my consoles connected at the same time and have a switcher. And if I can connect that into a capture card for the computer, ooh. Arc? I've never played Arc, but I guess. Mario Kart 8, I'm assuming they're talking about Deluxe. I don't feel like Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U was really a high one, so it's probably the one that's on Switch, which makes sense. That's like pandemic type stuff. PUBG. You have to pay for PUBG? Or is it the free to play and it's the fact that everybody's bought a bunch of stuff? I'm surprised Fortnite doesn't beat it out. You did. No way. Oh wow. I can understand why that's there. Did you see that? Did you see that fact I put up on Instagram that the makers of PUBG tried to sue Fortnite. $40. Okay, fair enough. Nothing crazy, but yeah.
I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually
Yeah, I
some
saw
kind
that.
of villain who's come to steal our victory? Isn't that how the novels
It's
usually
like
go?
Call of Duty suing everybody for first-person shooters.
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Shibalanke here, the one everyone calls the first son. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like...
Yep. She's got a one punch. But at least she's got hair, though. She's got glorious hair compared to one punch.
Yeah, I agree, but I bet Lord Shibalanke is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
Arena style FPS? Yeah. Wait. No, but then I think before Halo was Unreal Tournament, was it not? Like way back in the day. Like what? Wait, when did Halo? Because when I played Unreal Tournament, I think the last one they had was 2003. So they had it before that. Did Halo come out before 2003 or after? Hey, what's up, Shinya?
Well, you got me
There you go, Mythic. You could talk to Shinya about the game now.
Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now,
Yeah, I know it was an
seize the
Xbox
day,
release.
and all
OG, yeah, I know. But I want to feel like Unreal Tournament, which is on PC. The very first Unreal Tournament, I think it came out before that. I have to look that up. Speaking of the devil. But yeah, I can totally understand what you mean. Suing everybody over a game type is pretty wild to me. Obviously, that's the reason why it didn't go through.
And now that you mention it, a fight between
Does it
those
feel
two is
weird
bound
coming
be
back
a
to the
terrific
real
one.
world,
Huh.
Shinya?
What I wouldn't give to watch.
Is everything around you feeling like that game now?
All right, enough with that
Do
nonsense.
you
It's
understand
already
what's
super
real
late.
and what's not real?
If we
It
keep
feels
hyping
okay.
ourselves
Oh,
up, neither of us are
the
gonna
real
have
world is
any fun
already just
tonight.
mediocre to Shinya. Oh, it's going downhill. It's going downhill. You didn't spend 100 hours yet? You're gonna finish up tonight, right?
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each
We lost
other
one, everyone.
almost makes it sound like a
Yes, she
battle
did.
match.
Yes, she did. Yeah, she probably hit to 99 hours just so she'd be like, I didn't spend 100 hours. Come on, guys. I'm not obsessed.
Yeah, they really do love their contest of strength
Oh,
here in
Shinya.
Natlan.
Tony came into the stream. You're the elusive Tony. No one had a Pokeball to catch him, though. So he was gone. He was gone. Yes. Very elusive. All he said was derp. Yeah. Tony is one of their friends. Well, I guess he's my friend too. He's a nice guy. You got ice cream? I want ice cream. If we have ice cream, I want to get ice cream. Don't do this to me, Twitch. Twitch is telling me about Ritz crackers. I love Ritz crackers. Don't make me hungry in the middle of my stream. You and Paimon spend the next 3 days. Q, go show him the movie.
Time sure flies, huh?
Which
the
movie?
tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can.
Oh, and to catch you up, Shinya, on Genshin, I have completed all the Archon quests. Oh, the quote you just did. When the F did we get ice cream? If you tell me the movie, I might even know. But don't KMS. Don't KMS. Just tell me the movie. And all will be good. Tomorrow is April 1st. The Ringer. The Ringer is... Does that have Johnny Knoxville in it? Well, no. You mean tomorrow or right now? Because right now it's still the 31st. Still in a world of truth. Special Olympics? Okay, yeah. I've not seen that movie. So I have not seen that movie. Fair enough. She's probably already scheming right now. Don't believe her. She's already lying to you. Remember, Q is from China, so for her, it's already April 1st. She's already going into it.
Hey, wake up! The tournament's about to start!
Every day is April 1st. Every day is prank day. Fun fact, and I probably tell this fact to everybody every single year. I was supposed to be born on April 1st.
Only a little bit, but... Okay, wash up and pack your things. We gotta go!
I'm assuming that when you say from China, you're doing the Donald Trump impersonation. I mean, I still am a joke baby. But, no, yeah. They're like, you're not pregnant. Surprise, you are pregnant on April 2nd. Yeah. It's a long story about how she got from China to Austin. Faraway planet? Yes. Very far away planet. Not in the solar system planet. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Yeah.
I can't believe it, but we
Fair enough.
called it! How could we have been so careless? Is this what people mean when they say you get
Some random Milky Way?
a trip that you struggled to sleep the night before only to miss setting out the next day?
The Milky Way always makes me think of cereal.
Hey there. How are you feeling?
Malika, why are you here? Isn't the tournament about to begin?
We know, it's our fault. We're really sorry.
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up.
Oh, wow. We're getting picked up by Mavwika. I think she wants
Put on
something.
your helmets and get on the bike.
Make me thing of candy bar. Not... Oh, makes... Probably Milky Way. The Milky Way chocolate bar? Probably. Those are sad chocolate bars, though. In my opinion.
Can we make it in time?
When you look at Mavwika's face, she looks like she's thinking of some serious shit going on in her life right now. Like, she's super troubled. No, that's not it. No, was it a Snickers bar? Mars bar? I mean, Mars bars are okay. I don't know. I think Milky Ways and Mars bars are like sad versions of Snickers, in my opinion.
We'll take a shortcut.
When you're not you, when you don't have a Snickers, yeah. I'm more of a Twix and Kit Kat guy. Oh, Jose, next time I come down to Texas, I gotta bring you a Kit Kat from Canada. It's gonna blow your mind. Twix is great, though. Totally agree.
Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared.
I'll even bring you the king size. Well, not crazier in the sense of like flavors, but like standard Kit Kat versus standard Kit Kat. I don't know what happened to America in at least the Kit Kat area, it's a vast difference. I even brought one because we have king. No. I know you have king size here. I just mean I'm gonna bring you a king size because it's so good. I'm not gonna bring you a tiny little one.
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up. Try and stop me.
Okay. Oh yes. Oh yes. And I mean this. I don't mean this to try to be like overly over the top, trying to like be like, oh, it's disgusting. American Kit Kats taste like cardboard after you've had a Canadian one. I don't even understand why, because I'm pretty sure the calorie intake on an American one is still higher for some reason. I'm assuming I'm going this way because all the people over here.
So much air and pie stomach. Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that.
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends with him and the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you?
Sure,
Never hurts
we'll
to make
do
some new
that.
friends.
Oh god. Okay, well I don't want to do this.
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue
That
is
way about
just
most
up
American
ahead.
chocolate. Most
Sit
of the chocolate
tight.
I get is German. Yeah. What? Yeah. Once you've had, this is the same thing, right? European chocolate. Yeah. I think the only chocolate bar I like from America is not really a chocolate bar. It's the Payday. That's a good one. I like that one, but that's because I like peanuts. But aside from that, I don't even think there's anyone that actually stands out. It's just like, oh yeah, for sure, I gotta get this every time I come to America. Yeah, Twix is a really good one. Oh, I will say that you guys have better Twix flavors down there, but standard Twix is still OG for sure.
And safe! Just in time, too. We won the bet! We won the bet!
Peanut M&Ms. Yeah, I agree on that one as well. I like peanut M&Ms. Every single time I go to Costco and they have that like giant container, it's hard to walk past that.
That's right. Pay up a how. Yeah! Pay up a how!
Sure says my CEO.
Darn it.
Yeah,
How do you like
that's
that?
a me size. Yeah, that's fair.
Flames
Yeah.
Rider show to start us off, and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
I don't know if it's just me, but when I was growing up as a kid, the moment I had peanut M&Ms, who the heck is buying regular M&Ms? Like, honestly, what type of sad life are you going through? Especially when they're the same price. It just makes me like so in this one you're getting more, but you're paying the same price. What's wrong with you?
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
I feel the same way about a Hershey bar. People that just get regular Hershey bars, just like it's just chocolate. That's it. Peanut M&Ms, hot Funyuns. I've never had Funyun. I'm not really a Funyun an onion person, but I'll try them though. And a pickle. Why a pickle? It's a random pickle. I can understand what you're doing. You're doing sweet. I'm assuming spicy and then sour. I can understand that. You love pickles? Fair enough. Pause. Okay. Oh. See ya, Shinya. Thanks for stopping by. Unpause.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The Abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
Yeah!
From now on, the pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Yeah!
Heck yeah! Who's gonna be the new champion?
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in good order.
Someone just got banned. I didn't even see anything pop up. One time. Masthead. MNW. It was a bot? Oh, okay. I didn't even see it pop up. Damn, you're like right on top of that. Jeez.
Leave it to us! We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet!
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already, but if you find any leads on Lord Shibalanke, please pass them on to me. Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Let's go check on everyone and see if we can find any leads on Shibalanke before things kick off.
Oh, okay. Go. End your break. Go do what you gotta do. Thank you. I'll message you afterwards.
Oh! Hi there, Eon-san! Are you gonna participate in the tournament?
No, as the designer of this course, that's out of the question. I'm here to cheer everyone on and monitor the pre-event warm-up. Contestants must limber up properly if they don't want to be
Mess
injured.
around, whatever you call it. Yeah.
That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Shibalanke's resurrection, right? Have you seen anyone with that kind of aura over here?
Yeah, the others told me about it. I've kept an eye out, but haven't noticed anything unusual. At least, I haven't seen any contestant whose strength or skill is clearly a cut above the rest.
Got it, thank you! We'll keep asking around then.
You're welcome. Oh, wait, one moment.
Huh?
You warm up as well. You'll be running alongside them in the stadium, so you've got to go in prepared. Stretch. Lower. Again. Good.
Genshin corners you and coerces the two.
All right,
Well, who's?
you're good.
Why is
You may
Paimon
go.
gonna stretch? She's just gonna float along. And let me guess, she's gonna tell me that she's tired.
Thank you, Coach. Paimon feels like even her blood is boiling.
Oh my god. What the heck is wrong with her? Oh my god. Not out here?
Ha!
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here?
See the lovely Miss Italy.
You... I'm not buying what you're selling.
The Traveler means it! Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Lolly. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise for the youngster. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves.
Good luck then! Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
So, what was that? Ha! Thing all about? Some kind of strange ritual?
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord Xbalanque. To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like. Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Seems like we'll have to keep looking.
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck, Granny, and take care.
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition grounds soon enough.
Now this way? Probably not that way. Maybe down here. No. You're all cheering me on and I can't figure out where to go. Like, I would just fast travel, but it won't let me because I'm in some type of thing right now. Oh, it's down here. Alright. I got it.
Hey, Kanich, gonna take part in the tournament?
Of course, I wouldn't dream of missing such a rare opportunity.
Best of luck. You can do it. Where's the how, though?
I locked him in a chest. I'm going to win the tournament solely on my own merit, so he's not needed during the competition.
On a different note, have you heard anything about Lord Xbalanque?
I've looked all over, but I haven't seen anyone that struck me as being on his level. Let's touch base again later, then. Sure.
You're reliable as always, Kanich. We should go check with the others now, so we'll see you later. Good luck, and make sure you don't get injured.
Appreciate it. Wish you guys every success as well. Now we go back upstairs.
One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good?
Oh, hey you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss.
Good luck. Bring it home.
I'll give it my all. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win for me.
Yeah, having the right mindset is everything.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Xbalanque?
Lord Xbalanque? I don't think so. A powerful figure like him is sure to attract attention wherever he goes. Like Moalani and Kanich, only even more so. I haven't seen anyone like that, though, so he probably hasn't passed this way.
All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as well as winning.
I will.
Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Moika.
Okay. Hopefully we can go left up here. Please. Nope. Well, that's just a pool. Was I supposed to continue around where I was before? Like, we want you to go the longest way around. Always lost. What's up, Kanich? When I was doing the quest here before, I would just teleport to the other side. Nope, not in there. There's no left there, so let's go up here. Oh, it's right here. They make it difficult for no reason. Yeah, I don't understand the idea of like no teleporting in a certain area. It's not like because I can't teleport, I'm gaining more insight to the story and it's having more gravitas. It's not. If you are looking for a community to call home, hit that Discord link because we'd love to have you part of our community. It's even telling me to go there and I can't go there. That is hilarious. Like, it's right here. It's right here. She's standing on the other side of this door. Did you know that? Oh. That's all moves my favorite. My computer right now is in the struggle bus right now. The lights are flickering. It just turned off my headset for no reason. Loving it. Loving it. What about this way? And it's also telling me to go a certain way. Stadium of the Sacred Flag. Report the results to Mavwika. And the game has no idea how to walk me to where I need to go. So we're supposed to go right here. She's literally 13 meters in front of me. Plays trivia music? Yeah. The Jeopardy music? Yeah. You are currently in a special story mode and cannot complete this action. You cannot teleport. Okay, game, where do you want me to go? I want you to go right to this door. You can't go through that door. Nice. Oh, so this door now opens. That's great. That's great. And there's the door I was standing at. The secret boss puzzle. Yeah.
Ah, supervisors.
If you find
your report,
Mavwika,
please.
you
How
will
are the
get a
contestants
conversation.
doing?
Nice.
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Shibalanke...
No leads, huh? The competition is almost about to begin and there's still no sign of him?
Not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off. warmed up? Now, take your positions. This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Faster, higher, stronger. Become a better version of yourself. Remember what brought you here, and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
Okay.
All right. Ready or not, here I come!
There's Mualani, a natural
That was his
sports
response
star.
to her?
She's not gonna stop scoring anytime soon.
I've got this. This round's in the bag.
A vertical course, huh? Time to leave them all in the dust.
Kanich is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course here. But is he slowing down? No! He's speeding up! Amazing!
How's he so fast?
See you later.
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Could this mean? Oh! Contestant Kachina has suddenly appeared from the side.
This part's rough, but I won't give up.
So annoying.
What happened to the beginning of the Gengar army? What's with all the stars?
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
Stars were all murdered by the Gengar. Ooh. Got you. Massacre. Well, do you yield?
I yield.
Our champion has emerged!
Oh,
and
Kanich.
his name is Kanich!
Cool.
That's
Good job, buddy.
amazing! Woohoo! Yeah, that's our Kanich. I knew he'd win.
What? So not only is this little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too? He does have some skill.
You beat me fair and square, Kanich. People always talk about how tough you are. Now I can say for sure, they're not exaggerating. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kanich in the final.
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Losing to Kanich isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times over.
Huh, hear that? They're recognizing your strength as well. Love the good work. Let's have a rematch someday.
Yeah.
You're both so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Shibalanke?
Wait, aren't we missing someone? Lord Shibalanke.
Now that you mention it, where is he? Don't tell me.
Oh, was it him that just fought at the end there? Or no? What's with the look on your faces? Might have won, but I'm not Shibalanke.
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalanke then? Just kill me now! Better death than to suffer this torture! What a joke!
You might be onto something. I've never met our runner-up before. So, where did you get this good?
You're enjoying the content so far. Hit that purple heart to keep the good times going. This is part of a stream that I do on Monday and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern. We just hang out on some Genshin.
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Shibalanke?
You mean he might be Shibalanke?
Wait, I'm Shibalanke now? That's news to
Like,
me.
follow, share, and subby.
I've got it! Lord Shibalanke didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
What if he never showed up?
That doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Shibalanke. Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kanich. Could he really be? Huh? What are you looking at, Maika?
I felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Shibalanke's power, but rather that I could not.
Does she mean that Shibalanke is not present, or does she mean that he wasn't resurrected in his original form?
Please, excuse me.
Wait, she's going straight in the direction of the other contestants?
There you are. No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Shibalanke himself.
The kid?
Huh? Who's that? I've never seen him before.
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Wait, so that's Shibalanke? But he's just a kid. Ha! Ha! Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord. Kahula how! Just give me 1 second and I'll...
Huh? That's Lord Shibalanke? But, I mean, he was right next to me for most of the tournament. And he didn't seem very, well, Shibalanke to me.
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this.
He looks like he'd be a cool character, actually.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
And based upon his character design, I could see him actually being a character later on.
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No! This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Shibalanke for myself!
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion.
Less talking, more doing. Hurry up and take Lord Shibalanke to a safe place. I've got this place covered.
Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Shibalanke is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
You heard the Archon. Just leave this to her. Don't worry. We'll let you know as soon as we know more.
Shifty eyes. I mean, he's got fire Archon eyes. Mavuika seems to be signaling Paimon and I to follow her.
She's calling us! Quick, let's go! Hey, wait up!
He's a small boy. Yep. Maybe he's best boy. But if Aoife's coming this round, then he won't be coming this.
Okay, this should be far
patch.
enough. Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mawika. Lord Shibalanke, I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no. He doesn't sound too impressed.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries. It's a first for me too.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Shibalanke, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the Divine Throne to negotiate with the Ruler of Death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it. Maybe it's better to say that we know even less about you than we expected.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Shibalanke. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanke for short.
Wow, talk about being overly familiar.
Keep your voice down. Are you looking to get smacked?
And
Wow,
these
just
two
threatened Paimon.
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for good.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying. And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is he, okay?
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream. I have my own plans. And as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body, are you?
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal. I could never do anything like that.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Seatlali learned about your impending resurrection from the Wayup, but we still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious mode activated.
Kind of like this
In
character.
any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules.
I wish he was able to stay in this body, but I don't think he's able to.
I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time. Certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home.
Do we have any boy lollies in this game? No, right? They're all small girls.
She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
Ah, so your return is a special favor granted by the ruler of death.
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith were both shattered, and everyone believed that our nation's end was nigh. But even when thrust into battle against the Abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. We each shouldered our heavy duty using the power that you left behind. All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the Abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future. That is, the present. So I might finally bring together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world
Damn.
helplessly.
There's a chance she could have came here and she could have done nothing. That's crazy.
Still, The outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory and the miracle that it created is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah. Had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of death, and win so much for us in the process. Natlan was only able to overcome this
Agreed.
crisis with your
A lot of
help.
responsibilities.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate. If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules. The final executor of the plan. The one who created a miracle. Beginnings and endings. Creation and change. Mawika, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my honor to have met you.
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life. Since I'll only
Aww.
be here for a single day. Like, from
Get a room.
sunrise
Weird
to
room.
sunset.
A single day?
What?
That's lame. The day is almost over.
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again. Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line and once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Beats me who'd put a trap out there.
Everyone that was trying to
And there
find
wasn't
him
even
ended
anybody
up getting
around
him.
to- Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap before getting up to continue on my merry way.
This is so embarrassing.
I swear, with friends like these.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my
Genshin?
muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof. You guys in the future sure have it rough.
Well then, what's next for you?
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So, I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill.
Certain food.
I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I can actually do.
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out,
Huh?
hero?
Okay, so what are you capable of?
Ahem. See, I was also quite the
You gonna take over our
formidable
body?
warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mawika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch, scale mountains with a single leap.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel, and a way to keep this body safe. The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame, burning with a passion that will consume all. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior, just like me. Surely you shall not refuse me this battle. O inheritor of my ancient name, the burning sun, Kiongozi Mawika.
I accept.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
What is this place?
Never been here before.
Is this a temple of the spirit?
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul. Only the sun and those blessed by it can survive here. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
Blessed 1-1.
We've been blessed by the sun?
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself. The most radiant, most important friends we could have. We have invited you here, so you may witness the clash of sun.
Huh. I see. We've manifested in an almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
That's right. As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth due to the great soul within. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in both to surpass human limits? Which of these are you, Mawika?
Well said, Xbalanque. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To Natlan, to each other, and to the rest of the world. You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
Indeed. That's exactly what I've always wanted. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet. Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
Ooh. Battle time!
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Fine. You ready?
Oh, he's got a cool uniform. Wow. So far, she's losing. Whoa! Come on, Moyo, you really got to make this character somehow. He's dope.
No. In war, there's no time for that.
He's got fists. Damn, we have to block using a Nemo just to protect ourselves.
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
Oh, it's crazy.
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mawika. Looks like this old man's still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
Thanks for the bit donation.
You jest, Lord Xbalanque. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much. Just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kiongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mawika, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
Ooh, there's a prize too? Paimon wants to know what it is! Coming from you, it must be super awesome!
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mawika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death. Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to meet.
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom.
Are we gonna be her
Now,
sister?
Take it. Though we both became Pyro Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary humans. There's no need to hesitate. Just do what you think is best.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
Huh?
The past lives on in my memories, and will always remain my treasure. Meeting someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing.
True.
Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory. Ever loved and never forgotten.
Mawika?
There's no hesitation in her gaze. She means what she said.
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and friend. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mawika, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you, and watching over you from within the distant wind. Dear Mawika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, how have you been doing? We all miss you so. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words. The war is over, Mawika. All our efforts had meaning, and all our struggles bore fruit. This is the fairest and most precious thing in the entire world. May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
Yes, it gets me in the feels as well.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this temple of soul.
You blink. He knew from the start that Mawika wouldn't accept his gift, but he proposed it all the same. Was it so that he could pass on these words? He has long sensed the prayers from all these souls in the Night Kingdom. They must be why he created this special space to bring their voices here.
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mawika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human. Live as you please, in this age of peace you forged with your own 2 hands.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
She gonna cry? She put her sunglasses on. Yeah, she's gonna cry.
Mawika, where are you going?
Oh, leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Shibalanke, Doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Ooh, are you gonna take him out for a ride?
You're coming too. Come on, it's time for us to live as we please. Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall.
Is this a board you can use to ride on the walk? Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life, then?
Yeah, we're living good!
Ah, I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That would be terrible!
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Moika!
The hands of our friends, the Children of Echoes, are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This bike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by. Sweet!
Is that Ochkanatlan? Ah, sure brings back memories.
Places sucks.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
I think so too! It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom and share them with everyone there.
Where the heck are we now?
Oh, you can see the people of the springs from here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natlan back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
We made it! Woohoo!
Woo! Thank you, Moika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
I can still remember.
This is actually
how
somebody
nervous
from
you looked when
the
you
game
saw me
that
for
when
the
they
first
die, I'm
time,
going to feel sad
Moika.
about.
I'll cherish that memory.
And Senora.
Oh, is it almost time?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for coming back to see us. This meeting means a lot to me as well.
Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss you. See you later, Shibalonke.
Enjoy your life in the Night Kingdom too. Oh, he's leaving the boy now.
He closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep?
Mm-hmm. I can no longer sense Shibalonke's soul. Well, it's gotten quite late, hasn't it?
Yeah, let's
Thank
just
you
leave this
for
kid right here in
accompanying me
the
this
wild.
whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving.
There'll be a victory feast tonight, right?
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament. There will be good food and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it. Maosao should be there too. I'll bring him over.
Do you think there'll still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yansan will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Seems like they've prepared the thing.
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
Here, watch this.
Cool.
Whoa, they're beautiful!
Were they left for the three of us?
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame, and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back. Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
You're like, there's no food left.
You're back.
Paimon would lose it.
Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Shibalonke. It was pretty time-consuming.
Did it all go well?
More than well. Shibalonke, he's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
The people at the feast all gather around you, Paimon and Mavuika. Mavuika gestures for everyone to move over and sit down at the drinking table before beginning to tell the story. He reveals everything without reservation, holding nothing back and hiding no secrets. As a part of the deal made millennia ago, the ancient sun could only rise again for one day. Still, it was enough time for her to recount all the people's achievements and hard work to him. As night fell, the sun disappeared once more. She returned with joy in her heart and a child of the tribes on her back. The sun arose in the child's dream and quietly set in his deep sleep. You're enjoying the content and you're looking for a community to call home, hit that Discord link because we'd love to have you part of our community today.
Physical body he was in.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events. He had many revelations during this journey. And as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Shibalonke didn't even make it that far.
You'd have never expected to hear those words next to each other.
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's celebrate our champion! Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage. A toast to our champion.
Cheers!
You're not gonna... Thank you, everyone.
Hey, look! The kid's awake.
Huh? Where am I?
Hello, Maosao. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. You participated in the tournament too.
Huh? Me?
It's a long story.
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary.
I see. I remember Lord Shibalanke, our Archon, Mawika, and the pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap, and I could climb, fly, and glide.
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant, you know? Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the things everyone else can. But right now, I feel like I can fly.
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
Wait, what? Vegetable?
Yeah, I will. Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really? Against who?
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Shibalanke.
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Shibalanke and I engaged in an all-out duel. As worthy rivals from across the millennia, in the end, I won by the slimmest of margins, defeating our legendary hero.
Wow!
I can't believe it. You beat the Shibalanke?
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our duel, yes?
She's lying. She lost. Mawika's right. Paimon and I witnessed her victory with our own eyes.
Yeah! Amazing! What an achievement!
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon this time.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory. Recognize my valor and drink this wine of victory for me.
Kind of talking a lot about yourself more than like the pilgrimage there. So kind of taking the show here. Yeah.
Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah. It's been quite some time since I've done
Totally not
so
private.
much
No,
in
no.
a day.
I can see it all.
Or felt that it's gone on for so long.
But you've also got a sense of accomplishment to the match, right?
Of course.
Oh, right. Malika, the Traveler said there was something to ask you.
I was just thinking, you were fighting Shibalanke for such a long time. Did you ever falter or wonder if you might lose to him, even for 1 second?
No. In battle, there's no time for that. So it never crossed my mind.
Oh, that's the same answer as last time. How come she knew what I was thinking?
The night is still young. Cheers.
And that's her story. All right, so that means that next stream we will be doing the remaining story for Mizuki. So fun times, fun times. I think that's back over in Azuma. But I've been on here a little bit longer than I usually have. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I will be back on Friday to continue on with some Genshin, but also Tuesday and Thursday I will have the new selected OGXB. So we'll get to see what that is. And again, after this stream, I will go over to YouTube, tally up the votes, see where things are at, and then we'll announce it over on YouTube. But thanks everybody again for watching. Until next time, whether you guys are online or offline, stay focused, get yours. See ya.